Hello and good morning, everyone. All right, just to let you guys know that this will be recorded as well. We are going to do a meditation here at 11:11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. It's probably going to turn here in a second, so I'm going to start off with a meditation where we just take a few breaths. This is a grounding exercise. This is an option to connect with your intuition however you choose to. So we're going to start that right now. Then we're going to pull up some cards here, okay? So taking a few deep breaths and grounding yourself here. Maybe placing your hand up on your heart. Okay, let me know how that meditation was for you guys, if you were able to ground. So I'm going to be doing this at 11:11 a.m. every day this week, and I'm going to come on and I'm also going to do our daily readings here underneath TikTok at 11:11 as well. So instead of posting them underneath TikTok and YouTube, which is typically where you see my daily energy, they're actually going to be under here this week, and we'll see how that goes for everybody. The weekly energy reading also will not be underneath TikTok and YouTube as well. That'll be underneath my membership group now, so if you want to hop into my membership group, that's through horsemanreadings.com. And my new moon reading ritual and theta healing downloads will also be underneath my membership, okay? So you can watch the little quick reading underneath my profile here just to get a general sense of what this new moon's about tomorrow. So we're already in that energy, guys, so let's see what comes through here. We're going to do the daily energy. We're going to do some messages here. And if you subscribe, as always, we go in and do a reading for you, okay? So if you want a yes or no, you can come in and subscribe, and we'll focus in on you. After we're finished, all of our subscribers, then we should be able to do some messages for everybody else, okay? So let's see what comes through here for our daily energy. Again, we were just talking about that new moon, so making sure that you're connecting to a new start. And I don't know if anything came up for you guys in your meditation that you just did. It was really quick, just a little silent one. So again, when we do those meditations, you can get messages yourself as well. One of the messages that I got is today to focus on responsibility. Making choices that are responsible. So maybe that connects to you as well, because that's what I got when we first started here. I kind of know what that would be related to with me. Just I have some product stuff going on. I've got my new moon rituals that I'm getting up, my weekly readings, things like that. It's just, prioritizing my work. And then I also, of course, because I have this all my products all over the place, I need to clean those up and label them, etc. And to me, those are the responsible things to do instead of just, ignoring the fact that I have those things to do on a Sunday. So I don't know if that relates to you. Are you in need of prioritizing these things? Okay. So daily energy, when we see the discipline card, it also says forgiveness on it and compassion. So to me, this talks about somebody opening up their energy field just a tiny bit more. So when we see the discipline card, it also says forgiveness on it and compassion. So to me, this talks about somebody opening up their energy field just a tiny bit more. So this could be a family member or a friend, but that's kind of what I'm getting here for our energy today. So I will still record this so I can post it as well. So for people that do end up missing these, we'll still get the recording of it, okay? So 3 of Air also talks about someone who, like it says here, time to heal. With new moons, it's really a time of still kind of grieving the old that's been coming up with our 1111 portal. That replays underneath YouTube from yesterday. Also, my masterclass from last night with all the Theta Healing downloads to help us with our goals, money, health, you name it. There's a bunch of stuff in there. That's also underneath YouTube from last night. And our next masterclass is next Saturday. That's in Zoom. Again, it's free. You can get the link in my link tree. So I'm also feeling like when it comes to energy, it's also important to be polite today. Making sure you're polite with your energy. So it's kind of, be kind to other people, give a little bit more than you typically would, but conserve your energy as well, probably why the responsibility was coming up for people. So then we have 9 of Air. So when we're seeing Air twice, that tells me a lot of people are in their heads. This is saying sleepless nights. So maybe you're thinking a bit too much. Maybe you're judging a little bit too much. Again, that came up in our masterclass last night. A lot of people who are just having a hard time letting go of that ego. Okay, so those are some of our messages that we can expect to see today. So forgiveness work definitely is probably the most important thing here, I feel, especially if you're coming in here with some relationship issues, etc. Again, in my membership group, we also have a forgiveness program, so that can kind of get you into that mindset work, okay? So if there are any subscribers here, we're going to focus on you first. So if you subscribe, you get a deeper reading for your first time. If you're a subscriber, you get a reading and healing every time I come on. I'm going to be coming on at 11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time every day this week. And I'm also going to be back on at 7 o'clock. So I'm starting to do these morning meditations, these daily messages, focus on my subscribers, and then we'll go into a couple readings. Okay, so if you would like a quick little mini reading here, since we don't have our subscribers here right now and you don't want to subscribe, feel free to hop in and take up some space. I do recommend subscribing if you enjoy getting readings because, again, these aren't always free. Patrick, does someone love me aside from my family, few friends, and myself? I think you said this yesterday, and I'm getting a yes, okay? So we don't need a card for that one. Would anybody else like a message while I'm here? And hello, Princess. Hello, Jen. Just doing some morning messages here for everybody. Do a read for me, okay? Definitely not feeling called to you, but if you subscribe, you can do that. Kara, general pull, please. Thank you for saying please. Hi, Jen. I'm very good. Actually, we had a really late night last night. My husband went out, so the dog was unsettled for some reason. So, and then my husband was, up late, so we had a late night. So 3 of Earth, talking about generosity and kindness here, Kara. This is saying that it's really important to acknowledge your own happiness and your own joy when it comes to giving. So when you put forward, it's really important that you're grateful that you're putting forward. So if you ever put forward and you're like, ooh, I didn't want to have to pay for that, or that price was ridiculous, something to do with money here. But this is saying to clean that energy up because it's something where it feels like it's stopping you from having good energy flowing. So again, after you put forward, see that as something positive that you're doing that makes you happy, okay? So not sure if this is bills, if you, I don't know, go to therapy and you have to pay for it out of pocket or something weird like that, okay? But that's something to definitely, there is 10 of these readers, Scott. Okay, so cool. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so I have a psychology background, a little bit different probably than other people. I'm a yoga instructor, I'm a reflexologist, I'm a Reiki master, I am an Akashic Records practitioner and teacher, I am a Theta healing practitioner with multiple classes, and I have my spiritual alignment connection, so that's kind of realigning people's like the kind of like the inside of their energy cords, which is interesting. And instead of focusing, it's weird, but it's like if somebody had surgery, we break lines. So we kind of realign energy back together. So yes, in my membership group, I teach Reiki. I have my forgiveness program. We've got the manifesting abundance program. And a lot of these are kind of like coaching and teaching and theta healing downloads, so energy clearings. And so it can be really, really helpful. A lot of people appreciate it. We do meditations. We've got tons of workshops, dream workshops, meditation workshops, mindfulness classes. We've got some beginner yoga classes, etc. So even if there are other people doing readings, that's cool because everybody does readings differently. So people come to me because I help them move forward. I don't just tell them, hey, like, you're going to get married. I go into the deeper when I actually do sessions with people. So you can book 5 sessions in with me, pay for 4. You have to pay for all of them at once. They're $130 each. And it's very, very valuable. And I have lots of training, lots of education. And I've spent about $100,000 on my education. So I feel like I'm really undercharging. The fact that I'm doing free things and then people come on here and say other people are doing this, to me, that's just like, okay. But again, people do things differently. So if you do want to work with me, guys, go into my link tree. If you want to learn more about my background, I also do sound healing. I make products. I work with herbal tinctures. So I read energy. I'm also a psychic medium, so I'm able to connect with loved ones that have passed as well. I work with the angel realms. I work with spirit guides. I've been working with tarot for like 16 years. Tarot is not what I specialize in. It's just something that I add in that people like. Okay, so anybody can read cards. However, you know, I've spent a lot of time compiling all of my my services now into one. And so you guys will see this when you're working with me, that I kind of start combining everything that I have to help you to the best of my ability. So I really appreciate people that appreciate me. Okay, so it's cool that other people do this. You can absolutely go to who you feel called to. All right, do you feel the 3 of Earth card would work in terms of my marriage? Well, it talks about joy and happiness and money. Okay, if you subscribe, I go into your energy right now. We're just kind of pulling up a card. So things have been hard lately. Feel like I'm putting in all the work financially too. Yeah, so I mean, it's talking about teamwork, right? So that's saying that obviously you're doing the teamwork, but it's also like, yeah, if you're resentful when you're putting forward, again, these are things that I help people in sessions. I can help you with this in my free masterclass for my Foundation for Healing program. So guys, yes, it's these things that I do are very valuable. So maybe by me doing free things, it seems like I'm just like a nobody or something, but yeah, if you ever want to find out more about me and learn about more stuff that I do, follow me underneath YouTube. I've been under there for 5 years. I've got thousands of videos. Yeah, no, thank you, but I'm fairly new to this, so I've realized there can be a lot of negative people that come on here just to be mean. And so like my masterclass next Saturday, it's nice because it's not recorded. It's in an intimate Zoom setting, and so it won't be public for you guys, so you don't have to deal with that bullshit either. I do have a pretty strong self-esteem, something I have worked on a lot, and I help other people with their self-esteem. I've got a pretty strong backbone, worked on that as well. So maybe this resonates with you guys, like you're talking about finances and things like that. and, you know, paying for stuff when you feel like you shouldn't be, you know. So boundaries, communication, that all comes up. But happiness is most important. Do what makes you happy, guys. All right. So 8 of water, this says walking away from the old. This could be walking away from a relationship that's not serving you anymore. I'm also clairvoyant, clairaudient, all of the clear. So, yeah, when I read energy, I see energy, I feel energy, I hear energy, I smell it, that sort of thing. So I also teach people how to do that in my membership group. I also do past life readings, future life readings, current life regressions, inner child work, all kinds of different things. So if you ever want to learn about the Akashic records, again, in my membership group, I've got tons of trainings in there, so you can learn how to go into your own energy and ask questions, because it sounds like some people that hop on here they just have a question, and if you can figure that out for yourself, then go over to the membership group. And also I have specials on right now, so I have a new moon special for only $7. Again, probably shouldn't be as cheap as it is, but I want to help people. So that's a 5-minute video helping you to move forward with your new moon, and then I do some theta healing clearings to remove anything that's blocking you. Also, we have 2024 readings and December readings available also, and only $50 Canadian 30-minute videos, so you can ask as many questions as you want, also get sent over to your email. Another special until the 19th. So that's something I'm offering based on there being interest in it, so please take advantage of that so I can see that's something you guys want me to keep doing. I'm going to keep coming on here at 11:11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time each morning this week to do the daily readings, to do the meditation with you. Please take the time to follow me, see my schedule underneath my profile as well, and then actually do the meditation, because I'd love to hear if you get any messages in that meditation, not just me. It's an opportunity for you guys to work on yourselves as well. So that person that was in here making that negative comment should also be doing the meditation and be listening into the importance of being responsible, because that's the message I got. And, you know, being mindful of our words and how words can hurt. Okay, guys? So super, super important to be cognizant and aware of where you're putting your energy today. And again, giving people some hugs and giving people some love that need it right now. All right, guys, those are your messages. If this is under 10 minutes, I'll pop it underneath TikTok, or I'll pop the beginning of it under here. And then anything over 10 minutes gets over to my YouTube. If there's music on this, it goes over to my Facebook. So I have a couple replays from some healing a couple days ago. Hello, welcome in. So Wesley, let's focus on you. And then Duffy, we're just going to hop off, but I saw a subscriber. Awesome. So guys, I'm going to be coming on at 11:11 every morning here, and then 7 o'clock as well, just so you know, as a subscriber. Daffy, it says you're going to lose your subscription. So Wesley, would you like me to pull you up a card? We did a little quick meditation and our daily energy reading here already. So it'll probably be over 10 minutes. So I'll pop that underneath my YouTube channel so you can watch the replay. Okay. But I'm going to start doing the daily energy here. If you want the weekly energy, you have to go underneath my membership, pay $11.11, and that'll be over there along with our new moon ritual and theta healing for the new moon. And I'm also going to start doing my new moon readings in my membership group as well, so we combine that in with the ritual. But I did a quick mini one here as well if you want to check that out under my profile. So Wesley, 7 of air, okay? When we see 7, hello Katrina, so if Duffy's not here, we'll take you next, otherwise you're third, okay? Good morning, thank you for the good vibes. So 7 talks about someone who, I'm actually hearing past life, okay? So usually 7 is like spiritual reflection, but specifically I'm getting, go deeper into it, getting like a past life reading. That's something that I offer. That's something you can, if you're in my membership group VIP, underneath healing tools, I like demonstrate how to go through an entire regression, and I do it with you. Underneath my Akashic Records training, we also have past life training in there. But you could also probably find something on YouTube to help guide you through a regression, but specifically that's what's coming up for you right now. The air is saying you've got a lot going on in your head, so it's good for you to mentally start exploring this stuff. My guided meditation I did yesterday we do that on the 11th of the month for members. That's also up now for beginners too. So there's if you want to get into the energy of that membership, I highly recommend do the beginner level, only $11.11, and then get yourself into that vibe, because I think the new moon rituals that I'm going to be doing today and the healings could also be of benefit for you if I know that you're going to be in there. But again, past life regression, super important. It'll be healthy for your mindset to start exploring things like that to help you understand energy and where you're at. Okay, and it's good for you to be able to do on your own as well, I feel. So thank you so much for being here. Duffy, thank you guys for the gift. Duffy, are you in here? Otherwise, we're going to pop into Katrina. Anybody that wants to come in as a subscriber, we can focus on you guys, okay? You're welcome. Past life is so cool, by the way. I was doing some readings here for some people, some paid readings the other day, and I even got emotional. I think it was Pink Flowers, one of our subscribers here, and I kind of started to cry in hers. It was a positive cry. It wasn't anything scary or fearful. It was actually just really beautiful. So that doesn't happen very often to me. All right, Duffy, so we're focusing on you, and then Katrina, and then Allison. Good morning. So working on our subscribers here. The daily messages have already been complete. I'm doing a meditation, then the daily messages here, and then working on my subscribers on the daily. So this replay will be underneath YouTube. However, I'm going to be doing the daily readings under here this week live, okay? And the weekly is going to be up underneath the membership group. So just so you guys know if you're looking for them. All right, so Duffy, I don't see you asking. Katrina, are you in here? And then Allison will focus on you, okay? Yes, okay. So Katrina, we're going to focus on you. You have renewal. A favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So again, new moon readings are fabulous for you. You know, look into that more. Hopefully you listen to the mini new moon reading I put underneath my profile. It's in Scorpio, so this is a time of change. For $7, I'm also doing a new moon reading sent over to your email. It's a 5-minute video, also with theta healing downloads. However, it feels like you need to explore a little bit more about what is going on with this new moon. What sign are you? How is that going to impact you? That sort of thing. Because it feels like this is a very emotional moon for you. And the more you can understand why it's emotional, the more it's going to help you. I feel like you might be going through a lot of like even hormonal shifts and changes in your physical body, and it's like, what the hell is going on? And again, for you specifically, I'm like, oh, this is the energy that's shifting because of the new moon, whereas you might not know that. So again, my new moon rituals with theta healing downloads with a reading are also going to be up underneath my meditations via my beginner level for my membership group, $11.11. So that'll be up at some point today. You could definitely benefit from it. But again, otherwise, explore other people that are talking about this new moon, read about it, read articles, things like that. I just think it'll help you understand your energy and where you are right now, okay? And so we had somebody on here earlier being like, oh, anybody can read cards, or there are 10 other people that read cards, something like that. And it's funny because now I'm recommending you to, if you're not coming into my stuff, to go and explore more of what other people are saying and kind of like compile that information in there for you and how it relates to you, because it's great that we have other people. When I get readings, as I was sharing with you guys before, I go to a few different people, and then when I get, you know, some things that are similar, and then I kind of compile that together and I take that and I run with it, because I think it's important to explore other people. And when I work with my clients that are going through a lot, anyway, people who used to come in the house, when I work on their physical bodies as well, because now I'm like online permanently. I don't take in-person clients, but I would remind people to have 5 five people specifically on your team. So that's like a healer, a doctor, maybe an alternative medicine doctor, maybe an acupuncturist, maybe a massage therapist. So at least five people helping you, because if you don't have any of those people on your team, then of course you're going to feel crappy, right? So for some reason that's coming up for someone. So Allison, are you here? And Duffy, if you're here, we can work on you. I saw you kind of popping in and out. The message that I got in my meditation this morning, because I'm doing that at 11:11, it's a silent meditation to see what messages come through. I got the importance of making responsible decisions today, being responsible and making responsible decisions. So maybe keep that in the back of your head today if there are some things that you were thinking about doing. And also the importance of putting your arms around other people, okay? So Allison or Duffy, are you here? Thank you very much for the love. Hello, Mindful Minute. You're welcome, Katrina. Okay, the Mindful Minute, we're going to take you because if they don't pop in here, we're going to do that. Oh, okay. This is your card here. Okay, you're here. All right. So, Allison, I'll switch over to you then. This is going to be you. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I really, really appreciate it. So, Allison, because you were first in line, we're going to make sure we're not cutting you. Thank you, guys. I just so appreciate that. It's really, really helpful to have support here. So when we see a 7, again, we were already talking about reflection, so this might be a theme for some people. But Allison, you've got fire here. Thank you very much, guys. So earlier we were seeing air, like past life regression, that sort of thing, allowing the mind to explore. Again, even those guided meditations can be helpful. I've suggested that in the past for some people whose minds are in need of that energy to find out what's going on energy-wise, right? But with you, your element is fire. And so fire is very passionate. They're enthusiastic. They're excited. So they need to stop for a minute and really think, okay, what is it that I want to do right now? What is it that I need to do? So this is actually you tapping into your intuition. Okay, and I'm seeing beautiful colors for you, like all rainbow colors. So I see you doing some chakra work, some chakra balancing. I see you working more with crystals, specifically like lapis lazuli, which I also sell in necklace form. And I believe I have some stones like that. So if you need something like that, I can support you with it. For chakra work, I also have lots of that, again, in the more VIP membership, but some in the beginner. So if you don't know how to do chakra work, again, this is something you can also look up online and explore, but that's what's really calling you in right now. And I would start with a little bit of breath work as well, just to get your energy a little more calm. And what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of navigate a little bit better at this time after you do that, or after you practice that, okay? So let me know if you found that helpful. And Mindful Minute, we're going to focus on you because I think Duffy's floated away. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate the support. You guys must feel that I need it today. This is literally the first thing that I did this morning because we were up late last night. So I was like, I don't even know if I'm coming on at 11:11. And then I'm like, no, Robin, again, do the responsible thing. You said you're going on at 11:11. You're going to do that every single day, no matter what. And you're going to go start off your day with that little meditation, the daily energy, and give these people some messages. And then you're going to come back on at 7 p.m. And I've also committed to daily going on and doing free readings and healings underneath my YouTube channel. So if you're not there as well, please take the time to subscribe and click the bell button if you want to get live notifications. You can go back to my other previous lives I've been doing this week. There's some beautiful energy healings there. And again, those are free. Very interesting. It was very helpful. And I do try work with crystals, so very on point. Okay, I'm glad. So the fact that you're trying to work with crystals, maybe it's time to work with crystals instead of just eliminating the try. Just say, I am working with crystals. So affirm that. And the more you affirm that, the more it's going to come in and flow so beautifully for you. Okay, so the Mindful Minute. Hello, guys. Welcome in. If you're a subscriber, we prioritize you. It's kind of first come, first serve. As a subscriber, I start a list, or I do my best to see and remember here who was on first. And again, this is every time I come on live, so I'll be back on at 7 as well. So if you're a subscriber, yeah, come back on at 7 as well. And I appreciate all the taps and the likes and the gifts and things like that. We already did our daily reading here. So if you want the replay to the daily reading, you can check it out on YouTube after I get off here. I'm going to post it there as well. And we're going to be doing our new moon ritual and theta healing and our weekly reading today underneath my beginner level membership group. Okay, that's horsemanreadings.com. That's $11.11. So Mindful Minute, are you here? And do you have a question for me? Let me know. Okay, do you have a question? I feel like you do have a question. Feel free to ask that. I don't know why, but I feel like your mind might be a little busy today. I think you might be quite clairvoyant at this time. I feel like sometimes our senses shift. Sometimes we're hearing more. Sometimes we're seeing more. I said exactly that in my head, but wrote it out that way, lol. But thank you so much. You're welcome, Allison. I would recommend go back and listen to my masterclass underneath my YouTube live from last night. It's full of theta healing downloads. It's full of people who judge and put pressure on themselves, and I think that would be helpful for you, okay? And then same thing, if you want to hop into my Zoom free masterclass for my Foundations for Healing program, it's not recorded, it's intimate, and it's free next Saturday at 7:15. Okay, so spirit guides wise, you've got someone who patience is coming through. So although when we see the 4 of fire, it usually says we need a vacation. I'm also getting you need patience. And so 4 kind of tells us, I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot going on, okay? And that's why we need a vacation. And then fire is also kind of that busyness, busy, and we don't really have a lot of time. So the way patience is coming through is when we go on vacation, often, not all the time, but we're a little more patient because we're in relaxed mode. And so your invitation here is to open up your mindset a bit more to slowing down when you do everything. So it's like when I chew my food, when I walk slower. So something tells me right now you might be in a rush to get almost like nowhere, because as you know, when we're in fast-paced mode, sometimes we're missing out on the beauty of the little things that are happening that we don't get to appreciate or see. So it could be a ladybug, right? I love ladybugs, but if you're going in fast mode, are you going to see a ladybug? And a ladybug comes with good luck and things like that. So you might be in a good place and not be able to stop and appreciate, oh, cool, I just saw this little thing that I would really appreciate if we were able to stop, okay? So I appreciate you being here. That means you're taking time for you. So check mark, you're doing that at least, but keep this mindset going right now. This is just where this new moon energy is for you, okay? And again, for $7, guys, I send you a 5-minute new moon reading over to your email just for you. I go into your Akashic records, and I also offer theta healing downloads in that 5-minute video. You'd be surprised how much you get in 5 minutes. I don't know why I'm in this mode when I was in a slow mode before, because of the new moon. So new moons are a time where we're clearing out things, baggage within ourselves, within our heart space. Times in our life maybe we lacked motivation or something like that, which is interesting. That's what we talked about in the free masterclass last night. So if you're clearing something out from the past, don't judge that, okay? You have to watch that masterclass from last night, okay? You can find it through my link tree as well. It takes you straight to the video, all right, underneath my profile. Anybody that wants that, because I think you could really benefit from it. So again, cleaning out the old. You could also benefit from the shadow work talk that I did underneath YouTube as well. I just think these are going to be ways to give you a little more insight into why things are the way that they are, okay? And again, the new moon ritual and theta healing downloads with a reading are also going to be up underneath my beginner level membership under meditations today as well. So if you happen to hop in there today, you'll get that, and also our weekly energy just for our members. So it'll be more likely to be related to you when we're not tuning into like 10,000 people. Makes sense? So that's $11.11 Canadian. So if you want to get in there as well, that's my link tree. It could be really helpful for quite some people in here that are working with the power of manifestation and moving forward at a faster pace, right? All right, guys, I think we covered everybody. Thank you so much for being a subscriber here. Thank you for doing that meditation, and thank you for listening into these daily messages. Perhaps you're going to watch this on the replay as well underneath my YouTube channel. So just to let everybody know, I'm going to be doing my daily readings underneath TikTok this week. So you've got to make sure you're following me there and catching it live. But again, you'll still benefit from the replay, but it's going to be a little bit more helpful for the people actually here in the video. All right, guys, thanks again, and I'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight. Take care. Love you all.